the double down tilt, not quite tech chase, but just like, combo. Very, very inspired. This is what you can expect from their Banjo. Probably the best Banjo around. I don't know, there's probably some Japanese Banjos also really good, but I don't know. Oh, an interesting ledge trap option available with the Mr. Saturn. Yeah, you the idea of Mr. Saturn kind of takes away neutral get up shield on its own, allowing you to cover everything else. But you just react Mr. Saturn and break the shield. For some people who don't know, that's what Mr. Saturn does. He also, yeah, combos weirdly well at high percents. That should be no punish on the first one. Lets Juanpi just do a second, giving them the early lead. Although very tentatively. Very nothing lead. I actually don't think I've seen Banjo Gentleman before. Oh, that took float. Couldn't quite capitalize it. And Banjo is nobody's not like he could have just thrown out a kill move for at ledge 50 there. Nuggetz trying to get a combo going there, but just barely missed the follow-up. Juanpi really loving the double Wonder Wings here. A lot of Wi-Fi practice it. Both of them a little bit scrambling. Nuggetz trying to get a good turn up so they can go a little bit safer. And Juanpi just zoning, as Banjo does and should do in this situation. Nuggetz getting these hits in, but they're like one-hit combos right now is the problem. That means you're playing neutral a lot with Banjo, something both Juanpi and Banjo honestly can be pretty good at. Nuggetz getting a bit of a good position here, and with Rage, Peach kills notably easier than she does otherwise. Imagine if that was more Rage. Banjo can make it back from anything, although it is going to take him down to one Wonder Wing. Grenade actually might have saved there. And now it's 0 Wonder Wings, and that's actually huge. There is no longer a first kill move on the field. It is crazy that Banjo is the only character that has a limited super strong move when we could say that some of the DLC characters maybe should have gotten a move counter limit of some kind. Bear not quite picking up. If you recall, that move was buffed pretty notably with the angle being lowered to make it kill. That's the sweet spot on the bird beak. That might have killed. Definitely caught them holding back. No sparks, but it's killed. It's also going to be a reverse situation where Nuggetz now has to do anything to get a lead going. Oh, wait a minute, but they're a little bit more successful than Juanpi was with the barrel lead earlier this game. This is something, 50%. And this is what I mentioned if you were here for the Juanpi Seal game. This is where Banjo can struggle with killing. I'm having a bit harder time landing these kills on Nuggetz. This is a pretty intense stock from Trey. Pretty insane for Peach, even against Banjo to be living this high. This is not a heavy character. I'm pretty sure it's his lighter half. And that doesn't do it either! Banjo, rough time with the splashable kill moves. All the smash checks are committal. Fair is very Peach-esque in being the slow haymaker. Up air will never kill. I swear to God, that might be... That's the jankest... Nuggetz had to do a really bad recovery because of the jank wall bounce on the meteor. Oh, what a fantastic combo. 60 pretty much wiped out Nuggetz' whole lead. And that kill with the setup. Grenade into the F smash makes it a little more lenient with the F smash timing. That's over. That was a 0 to death of Juanpi. Wow, they stole that game. back here for game 2, folks. A nice time to check my phone. I had to hear the thoughts of the people that live only on my screen. Two-piece from Dare. Not the greatest, but that was really, I think it was good DI from Juanpi to get sent that way. It was hard for Nuggetz to follow up. Ooh, a very active down tilt. The jab reset, not quite successfully done. I'm actually not sure what went wrong there. Phantom hit there on the train there. Alright, handling the pressure much better than he was at the end of last game. Banjos love doing that. It's like how Wii Fits love doing header from ledge, and they love doing it because it's strong, folks. He's really loving this, like, catching the landings with D-tilt. It is working out usually pretty well. Mostly because Peach can't punish. It's super hard, it seems. Yeah, Peach just barely missing these kills all 3 in a row. That overzealous Wonderwing does get him killed. So, Trey up. Let's see what Trey can do with this lead. So that gun setup, egg into egg gun on the platform into up tilt, would have killed. Most Banjos would only see it as Twitter clips. I have seen Juanpi actually do it. They actually have hit that pretty much on command in brackets, which is really impressive. The classic Trey spacing. That's the part of the character he loves the most. The ability to use that minute, very high control Peach has over small movements to do the spacing. But also just barely missing the combo, just barely out of range on there to hit the D-tilt. Either a crazy call out or a very lucky mash situation. Almost getting the fair there. Tried to cover both jump and I think drop shield, but just barely spaced it both. Well, okay, so most of, like, the spin back throw kind of characters, most of those skill throws are, like, kind of fake. Like, I don't think Pac-Man's skill there, or Mario's. I guess I underrated Banjo's. Sometimes you just gotta let yourself get hit by that, folks. This is also a really huge lead from Trey. We did see Juanpi bring this back, but that's a tall order for him to do that twice, back-to-back. Just barely not getting the tech chase. Juanpi, you can tell how much Juanpi has practiced, because I haven't seen them miss that interaction. Where they do, like, tech, force tech with an aerial with a grenade in hand. They always seem to hit that grenade follow-up. Okay, Juanpi doing another huge comeback. Kill at 88 is a huge swing. And now Trey stuck at ledge. Pretty, I don't want to say disastrous for Trey, but it could definitely get there. Guess the tech chase with Wondering might have covered all options. However, you can take solace in the fact that there wasn't the strong high damage hit, so it's not running away from you right now. Starting to run away though from Trey. Yep. Trey not falling for that one at least, because shielding would have either shield poked or broken the shield. Both of which might have been killing with how close that Wondering was on start. Juanpi knowing how to DI. Sometimes Trey gets a strong hit bear at that percent from down throw. I hate when that happens. Egg beating the turnip. Now we know what the stronger food is. Again, another pretty much anti-air D-tilt. That's how you know you have really good control of the character when you can get those kind of anti-airs, the positional like D-tilt ones. Getting the roll they were waiting for, and it's another comeback from Juanpi. Guess maybe it's not tall enough in order to ask them to do it twice in a row.